Hey, hi, hello. Welcome to Diana Emerson today. We are listening to the Milford Ax Attack.
This case, the victim had a protective order and restraining order against her ex-boyfriend, but it's clear her ex-boyfriend chose to ignore those orders, which resulted in a homicide. So the big question we're now asking ourselves is, what purpose do these orders actually serve?
Today, we have a chilling tale to share with you about the mysterious events that unfolded in the quiet town of Milford. A picturesque coastal city in Connecticut is known for its stunning views and tight-knit community. With its beautiful beaches and vibrant atmosphere, it's no wonder why so many people are drawn to this charming place. However, in December 2022, tragedy struck the peaceful town. Julie Minogue, a loving mother of three, met a tragic end in her own home. Her 17-year-old son, displaying immense bravery, called 911 to report a man attacking his mother. Unfortunately, by the time the police arrived, it was too late. Julie had already lost her life, leaving her family shattered by this unimaginable loss. Now, the question remains, who was this mysterious man? And what exactly happened to Julie Minogue? Stay tuned as we uncover the shocking truth behind this unsettling case. Before we continue, let's delve into Julie Minogue's past. Born on July 19, 1982, in Goshen, New York, Julie had loving parents and two siblings. She excelled academically, attending Monroe Woodbury schools and graduating from Monroe Woodbury High School. Julie then pursued further education at Orange County Community College. After college, Julie became a medical assistant at Connecticut Coastal Obstetrics Gynecology. She enjoyed an active lifestyle, regularly running and walking. However, her true passion was being a mother to her two sons, Nicholas Keith Turner and Sean Michael Turner. Details about her marriage and husband are unknown, but Julie's commitment as a single mother was extraordinary. In 2017, Julie found love with Ewan Anthony DeWitt and they welcomed his son, Luke Anthony Minogue, in 2019. However, challenges arose in their relationship, leading Julie to leave Ewan in 2021. She moved with her sons to a condo in Milford, prioritizing their well-being. By 2022, Nicholas had served in the Coast Guard and Sean was thriving as a high school senior. Luke, Julie's son with Ewan, brought joy to their household. Julie herself was 40, and everything seemed to be going well for her. 17-year-old Nicholas Minogue was abruptly awakened in the late night of December 6, 2022, by chilling screams. Initially dismissing it as echoes from the neighborhood, he grew increasingly concerned as the cries became louder and more urgent. Fearing for his mother's safety, Nicholas quickly made his way downstairs. Descending into the darkness, he caught a horrifying sight, a man holding an axe and his mother lying motionless on the floor, covered in blood. Amidst the chaos, haunting words echoed in Nicholas's ears, "You didn't believe me." Filled with panic, he rushed back upstairs, locked the door, and dialed 911 to report the terrifying scene. To fortify his safety, Nicholas placed a sturdy chair behind the locked door. With his heart pounding, he opened the window, desperately seeking help. Within minutes, police officers arrived and entered the house. Gripped by fear, Nicholas mistakenly leapt out of the window upon hearing the shouts from the Milford PD, thinking it was the intruder. Eventually, the authorities found him and ensured his well-being. In a devastating turn of events, the police discovered Julie Minogue's lifeless body in the kitchen, surrounded by a pool of blood. Her face and skull bore brutal marks from multiple deep cuts. A bone-chilling sight greeted them as they noticed a large axe on the stove, serving as evidence of the heinous crime. Meanwhile, in the living room, Julie's 3-year-old son Luke sat on the couch, completely stunned and unresponsive. He showed no signs of tears or words, as if he had been frozen in shock. After Julie's tragic death, her body was carefully transported to the Connecticut office of the chief medical examiner for a thorough examination. The medical examiner conducted a meticulous autopsy and determined that the cause of her death was the chopped wounds and blood impact injuries on her head, torso, and extremities. These detailed findings provided crucial evidence about the nature of the attack, shedding light on the tragic circumstances surrounding her untimely demise. The police took custody of the axe found on the gas stove and meticulously searched every inch of the area, determined to find any potential evidence that could lead them closer to the perpetrator. Inside the house, they thoroughly examined each room, hoping to uncover any clues that could shed light on the heinous crime. The commotion attracted concerned neighbors who gathered nearby. The atmosphere was tense as the community eagerly supported the investigation in any way they could. Among the growing crowd, a helpful neighbor came forward with an unexpected piece of evidence: ring camera footage from outside his house at Longmeadow Complex. The police eagerly seized the opportunity, hoping that the footage might hold a crucial clue. As they watched the footage, they were unsettled to see an individual walking with an axe in hand, closely resembling the description provided by Nicholas. The discovery filled the investigators with anticipation as they realized they might have found a significant lead. On December 6, 2022, the police immediately began looking into the identity of the man with the axe. A crucial breakthrough occurred when a concerned woman called the police, sharing a chilling phone call from her son. She spoke with a trembling voice, revealing the shocking news that her son had just called her to confess that he had killed his girlfriend. The urgency in her words immediately caught the attention of law enforcement, who wasted no time in responding. Determined to uncover the truth, they quickly located the woman and began talking to her. It was then revealed that the person behind this disturbing confession was none other than Ewan DeWitt, a 42-year-old man who had previously been in a relationship with Julie. Armed with this crucial information, the police dialed Ewan's number, hoping to engage him in a crucial conversation. However, their attempts were met with resistance as Ewan abruptly ended the call. Therefore, it was imperative for the police to delve into Ewan's background, as they believed it could provide them with vital information to move forward. Ewan DeWitt, born in Roxbury in 1979, had a wide range of interests and pursuits. He was a talented athlete who pursued his passion for ice hockey and even played semi-professionally. Ewan's thirst for knowledge led him to earn a bachelor's degree in history from Siena College, showcasing his intellectual curiosity. He was not content with just one career path. Ewan also embarked on a journey to become a firefighter and shared his expertise as a personal trainer. In 2006, Ewan was arrested in Connecticut for driving under the influence and traffic offenses. He pleaded guilty, resulting in a suspended prison sentence and probation. After this incident, Ewan's life took an inspiring turn when he joined the prestigious ranks of the U.S. Marine Corps in 2009. He became a skilled weapons specialist and non-commissioned officer, serving his country for 5 years and achieving the rank of Lance Corporal in 2011. Lance Corporal Ewan DeWitt's time in the Marines was captured in a remarkable photo where he showcased his bravery as a machine gunner. The picture depicts him skillfully operating a powerful M250 caliber machine gun on a vehicle during a crucial defense exercise aboard the USS Jima on December 3, 2011. Due to his exceptional leadership qualities and expertise, Ewan assumed the role of a machine gun section leader in the esteemed 1st Reconnaissance Battalion. He dedicated himself to his duties, serving multiple tours in Afghanistan, the Middle East, and other undisclosed locations alongside his dedicated comrades. In 2015, Ewan and his brother's inspiring story was featured in an article by the Registered Citizen, highlighting their collective efforts to restore a significant piece of history. However, Ewan's life took a darker turn when he encountered legal troubles. In November 2019, he was arrested by the Milford police for assaulting a victim, leading to a court-issued protective order. The case remains unresolved, with the next court date scheduled for April 14, 2023. Ewan maintains his innocence by pleading not guilty and was released on a $20,000 bond, awaiting the unfolding of the judicial process. Ewan's troubled past also involved a distressing incident where he was arrested for his actions towards Julie shortly after the birth of their son. Reports indicated that he had thrown a large object at Julie Minogue and destroyed her phone to prevent her from seeking help. Fearing for her safety, Julie sought refuge at a neighbor's house and contacted the authorities. Ewan's troubling history came to light, revealing a disturbing pattern of violence directed towards Julie Minogue. Multiple protective orders were filed against Yuen due to previous incidents of domestic violence, with the aim of safeguarding Julie and the children involved. One particular incident involved Yuen being intoxicated and engaging in a heated argument with Julie, resulting in him throwing a playpen at her head, causing a distressing injury. Despite Julie's efforts to seek protection through a restraining order, Yuen was still granted visitation rights, leaving a lingering sense of unease and concern. Alongside their tumultuous relationship, Julie and Yuen found themselves embroiled in family court cases starting in 2021. It began with Julie filing for child support for their son Luke in August 2021, which was ruled in her favor in October. As tensions escalated, Yuen took Julie to court in December 2021 to address visitation rights, leading to supervised visitation being granted in April 2022, with a future hearing scheduled for April 2023. These legal battles shed light on the complexities and challenges faced by Julie and Yuen as they dealt with their post-breakup situation. As the investigation progressed, new information came to light. It was revealed that on November 14, 2022, just 3 weeks before Julie's death, she took a decisive step by going to the Milford Police Department to file a complaint against Yuen. She claimed that he had bombarded her with over 200 text messages in just 2 days, despite a protective order that explicitly prohibited him from contacting her. Officer Scott Nablin listened to Julie's concerns and collected evidence of the text messages from her phone, strengthening the case against Yuen. In a heartfelt plea for protection, Julie expressed her deep concern for her safety and the well-being of her children in a sworn affidavit submitted on November 17, 2022. Determined to put an end to the ongoing abuse, she stated that she can't tolerate this mistreatment any longer. Fearing the consequences, she described the relentless harassment she endured. Julie also mentioned in the document that Yuen had gotten involved with drugs and alcohol, and she was scared he might harm her. Officer Nablin, unwavering in his pursuit of justice, carefully prepared an arrest warrant accusing Yuen of violating the protective order. The document, filled with important details, was reviewed by a supervisor to ensure its accuracy and validity. They made sure that the arrest warrant application contained enough evidence to support the charge that Yuen's text messages violated the modified protective order issued on January 15, 2021. On November 21, 2022, the court reopened the warrant application, and it was sent to the Milford State's Attorney's Office. However, there was a twist in the story when the Assistant State's Attorney, committed to thoroughness, sent the warrant application back to Officer Nablin. They requested additional information before proceeding. In the delicate dance between law and justice, every step forward required careful attention to detail. However, on December 1, 2022, Julie Minogue successfully obtained a civil restraining order from a judge. During the hour-long hearing, Julie presented evidence of text messages, Yuen's struggles with substance abuse and mental health issues, as well as a history of violence. Julie firmly believed that Yuen should not be allowed near anyone until he had received the necessary help and support. Recognizing the imminent danger she faced, a no-contact restraining order was swiftly issued on December 1, 2022, providing legal protection against any further interaction with Yuen. However, this order took a dark turn when, 5 days later, Yuen brutally murdered Julie with an axe in her condo. Now, all the evidence pointed to Yuen as the main suspect, and the search for him intensified as the police tirelessly combed the area around the Salem Walk condominium, leaving no stone unturned. Their efforts led them to a dive bar on Ocean Avenue in West Haven, where they sought the assistance of the local community. Approaching patrons, they informed them about the ongoing investigation and urged them to notify the authorities if they spotted Yuen DeWitt. It was during this concerted effort that 2 observant individuals spotted someone who matched the suspect's description. Eager to help with the investigation, they immediately alerted the police and provided crucial information about the suspect's whereabouts. Engaging with one of the witnesses who wished to remain anonymous, the police discovered that the individual had seen someone resembling the suspect wandering around the parking lot for a short period. Eventually, the suspect made his way into a food truck that was parked in the lot. The police quickly responded and surrounded the area. They managed to apprehend Ewan DeWitt on December 6, 2022, without any trouble, bringing them one step closer to uncovering the truth. The police wasted no time and started a thorough interrogation of Ewan regarding the events of December 6, 2022. At first, Ewan remained silent and withheld crucial information, showing a stoic demeanor. However, after hours of intense questioning, a breakthrough occurred. Ewan finally confessed to the horrifying act of taking Julie's life with an axe. He revealed that he had silently entered the house through the kitchen window and hid, waiting for his victim to arrive. When Julie eventually entered the kitchen, he launched a vicious attack, wielding the axe with deadly intent. It was at this terrifying moment that Nicholas, Julie's son, came down the stairs and confronted the gruesome scene. Overwhelmed with fear, Ewan fled, leaving the axe behind on the gas stove. His admission sent shockwaves through the investigation, providing a chilling account of the tragic events that unfolded that night. During Ewan's initial court appearance at the State Superior Court in Milford on December 7, 2022, Assistant State Attorney Alana Paul informed the judge about new developments in the case. She disclosed that Ewan had fully confessed to the incident, but even without his admission, she believed the evidence against him was substantial. Attorney Paul emphasized the presence of surveillance footage and the testimony of Julie's son, who witnessed part of the incident. Given the gravity of the case, she argued that a significant bond was necessary to ensure public safety. Judge Odin Grogan set Ewan's bond at $5 million, expressing concerns about his history of disregarding court orders. Considering the circumstances, Ewan was placed on suicide watch, and a hearing was scheduled for December 14. On December 14, 2022, Ewan DeWitt was not only charged with murder, but also faced several other charges from the Milford police. These charges included violating a protective order, violating a restraining order, endangering a minor, and reckless behavior. The authorities wanted to address the wider impact of Ewan's alleged actions by bringing forth these charges. A hearing for Ewan's pending criminal cases was scheduled for April 6, 2023, but he has not entered a plea yet. The prosecutors mentioned that Ewan had already confessed to Julie Minogue's murder, but no additional details about the hearing have been released by the police. The family released a statement expressing their closure and determination to hold those responsible accountable for neglecting their duties. They also hoped that this case would lead to better protections for victims of domestic violence and abuse. With their unwavering commitment, the family aims to bring about positive changes and prevent similar tragedies in the future.